Well, hey there, everybody, and welcome back to another Real Short Talk with Ryan. I hope you are having a fantastic day. Today, we're going to be talking just briefly about Psalm chapter 5. That's right, we talked about chapter 4 last week. We're going to talk about chapter 5 this week, and we're just going to consider the question, what's a good way to start your day? We all have different ways that we like to start our days. Mine consists of stumbling around until I get dressed and making my way to the gym and trying to lift weights while I'm still half asleep. Maybe you like to start your day by stumbling to the kitchen and getting a cup of coffee, or maybe you're one of those weird people that you just spring up right out of bed and you're ready to go. But however we start our day, there's one important aspect that we could all include, and that is prayer. Look at how David starts this psalm. He says, "Give ear to my words, O Lord. Consider my groaning." He's calling out to the Lord. "Give attention to the sound of my cry, my King and my God, for to you do I pray. O Lord, in the morning you hear my voice." David begins his day with prayer. Because here's the reality. We don't know how our days are going to go, right? We wake up, the day's full of potential to be really bad or to be really good. And we don't know how it's going to be. Maybe we know the circumstance that we are in, but we don't know what this specific day is going to hold. But here's something that we can know, something that we can remind ourselves of in prayer, and that is the character of God. He says, "For you are not a God who delights in wickedness. Evil may not dwell with you." He knows that God is a holy and righteous God. Skipping down, he says, "But I, through the abundance of your steadfast love, will enter your house. I will bow down towards your holy temple in the fear of you." He says, "Hey, Lord, I don't know how this day is going to go, but I know that I'm going to worship you. I know who you are. I know what you have done and how you have provided for me, and I am going to worship you." And then look at how he ends, right? He says, verse 11, "But let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them ever sing for joy. Spread your protection over them, that those who love your name may exult in you." He says, "Hey, Lord, be with me. Lord, you are good, and I know that if I am yours, you are going to be with me." So that's how he starts his day. He said, "Hey, Lord, I don't know what this day is going to hold, but I know who you are, and I know what you have promised to do, and you have promised to be with me." And I think that's something that we can all add into our routines. Whether it's me as I'm stumbling out of bed and trying to get to the gym, or you're stumbling to the kitchen, or you're just springing up right out of the bed, just take a moment to say, "Lord, I don't know how this day is going to go, but I'm crying out to you, and I know that you are good, and I know that you have promised to be with me no matter what I face today." Hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next week. Until then, glorify his name.